Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Gentrio Podcast. As always, I am your host, Jacob Murphy, and today I'm doing another special solo episode. It's that time of the year where kids are starting to go back to school, back to college, and I wanted to take this time this week to talk about why estate planning is crucial for heading back to the dorm room. There's a couple key reasons, and I'll dive right into them. All of this kind of encompasses this fact that once a child turns 18, they're no longer a child. They're considered a legal adult. And this means that should something happen, parents don't just have the ability to step in and make decisions. They might be your child, but they're not a child in the eyes of the law. So you need to have the proper documents in place so that should your child, who might be far away from home at college, can still be protected and have you to assist them. So what are the key factors that we need to think about here when it comes to protecting your child who's going back to college? The first is their health care and medical decisions. So as I said, once they turn 18, they're considered adults. That means that should they face a medical emergency, parents no longer have automatic access to medical information or decision-making power. The second, and this stems directly from the first, is financial and legal decisions. So just like with the medical decisions, if a student's incapacitated, there needs to be someone designated to handle their finances and legal matters, and this isn't just automatic. If you don't have these documents in place, you will often have to spend time in court to gain the ability to make these decisions, and that's just time that you don't want to be wasting. The third key reason is personal wishes and belongings. So, as we all know, estate planning, it's not just about money, but it's about ensuring your legacy, your personal belongings, digital assets, all that good stuff. For college-age students, they have a lot of assets that they take with them, particularly school laptops, car that they might be bringing with them. So we want to make sure that all of this is accounted for. So what documents actually help us to take these steps to make sure that we're prepared? The first is a healthcare proxy, also known as a medical power of attorney. So this document appoints someone to make medical decisions on your behalf should you be unable to for yourself. So this, is a great document for the parents to be appointed as a student's healthcare proxy so that should something happen, the parents can step in, have access to the medical history, and be able to make decisions that are the best for their child should the child be unable to. Again, I'm referring to them as the parent's child, but keep in mind that this is at least an 18-year-old person, so they are considered a legal adult. The second document that's key is a financial power of attorney. This allows you to designate someone to handle your financial affairs if you're unable to do so. So just like the medical power of attorney, it's important to have one of these so that should the student be unable to, the parent or whoever is appointed as the financial power of attorney can come in, manage accounts, pay bills, and deal with any other financial issues that may arise. And the final is, our favorite document as always, it's the will. Even if you don't have a lot of assets, which I'm sure a lot of college students feel that they don't, a will is important to have. It's simple and can ensure that your belongings, whatever they may be, and I guarantee you have more than you think, can be distributed according to your wishes. It names guardians if you happen to have dependents. So, it's just a really important document to have, and it's the one document where you don't want the worst to happen without this document having already been created. Additionally, for the will, you want to have your beneficiaries designated. So for any accounts or assets with designated beneficiaries like bank accounts or life insurance policies, you want to make sure that these designations are up to date, and this includes, within your will as well. So how does one get started? Obviously, at Gentrio, using tools like us, you can come in, you can create a document very quickly alongside your college-age student so that once they're going back to the campus, that they can be protected. And these are conversations that you really want to have now before they head out to campus, because it's important to know that should something happen, they are protected, you can have authority, and set them up for that peace of mind that the student should have and that the parents, I'm sure, definitely want to have. So I just wanted to touch upon this because, it's that time of year. Students are heading back to campus, and a lot of students don't really think about the fact that they need to have these documents in place. I know that with COVID, a lot of students were required to create at least the healthcare proxy to actually go back to campus, but all three of these documents, the will, the healthcare proxy, the power of attorney, they're all very important to have. Because college is, it's a big step in life. It's definitely one of those milestones where it's a growth period for students. Let's be real. Sometimes they make mistakes while they're there, and you just want to make sure that they're protected. So, parents listening, students listening, make sure that you get these documents created. If you're using Gentrio, it's quick, easy. It won't take up, weeks of time that you probably don't have. So make sure you go out there, create these documents, and then enjoy your school year. As always, I've been your host, Jacob Murphy. Thanks for tuning in again, and I'll see you next time.